What a day to be at the old yard. Yeah, it's a little wet still, but we've got summer on our minds. That's right, the Philly Fanatic, A Trip Down the Shore. That's the book that's being given out to all the youngsters coming to the ballpark today, thanks to the good folks at Xfinity. It is a great giveaway. You can also get a chance to see the Fanatic. It's his 22nd book. Oof. He's going to win a Pulitzer one day. Hey, everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy. Along with Cole Hamels. We'll be joined in just a little bit by Ruben Amaro Jr. And Mike Schmidt's going to join us in the third inning as well. You wouldn't know it because you haven't seen the sun in a couple days. But we're going to talk about sun safety. All right, Cole, let's talk about the success of Zach Wheeler and Christopher Sanchez here in the month of May. You had a front row seat to Halladay and Lee, and you were also part of that in some ways, but you had a front row to what their success was earlier in your career.
No, and when you're able to look at a 1-2 punch, and you're seeing Wheeler and Sanchez right now compared to Roy and Lee, they're going out there and they're throwing strikes. They're competing against each other too. I think that's what's the fun part is you have the internal competition as teammates to one-up each other, and that's what I saw when I was able to participate in it, and what I'm seeing right now. These guys are rooting for each other, but they're also trying to just do a little bit better, and they're delivering, and it's just a relief to be able to see that, especially at this time in the season, and kind of what they had to overcome in the beginning of the season.
The amazing part about the Phillies' run since Don Mattingly's taken over, it actually started 2 days before Don took over. It was when Wheels came off the injured list, and he's sort of reset the tone in some ways for the starting rotation.
Well, everybody was anticipating. They didn't know when he was going to exactly get to debut during the season, and to be able to have the rapport of what he did day in and day out, and now getting him, it's just a huge boost. I mean, it's almost like you're picking up a huge trade piece in May, and he's a leader, and this is what you're seeing, and I think all of the pitchers are feeding off it. The hitters are starting to really benefit, so it's been good.
All right, well, the Phillies are hoping to win another series. DJ Schwarber's back in the lineup, hoping to get that guy in the game at the end. The series finale is upon us. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Toyota. The Toyota Corolla is the best-selling nameplate of all time. It has 4 models under $25,000. Visit Toyota.com to get your 2026 Toyota Corolla today. By Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phils. And by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com. NBC 10 News First Alert Weather. The most accurate forecast 10 years in a row. 58 degrees. Cloudy. I think we'll take cloudy at this point, the way these last few days have gone. Humidity's at 95%. The good news is the tarp cover is on. That's the good news. Andrew Painter out on the mounds, set to face the Guardians. His 10th game of the year, 9th start, an ERA of 5.77. But Cole mentioned this before. He, his last couple starts have been good.
He's really been keeping the ball in the ballpark, and that's what he needed to do is really establish the fastball and even the off speed. He has to throw the off speed stuff for strikes. He's got to get the hitter swinging and allow his defense to play.
Well, the first pitch of today's game is brought to you by Audi. Bazana leads it off, and the first pitch taken in there for strike. It's 0-1. Well,
It's a good start.
I don't think Bazana's going to challenge like he did the other night. He used both of their challenges.
That's true. I remember watching that.
He's 1 for 8 in this series. It's this one the other way. Base hit to left field. Well, that's a big turn around first.
He's an aggressive player. I mean, I really do like the way that he plays, because he comes out very like a Dustin Pedroia type of second baseman, and I think you have to have that mentality when you have that sort of size.
StatCast powered by Google Cloud gives us a look at Painter's arsenal. The four-seamer at 96.5. It is getting hit, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's just a matter of where he needs to place it in the zone and how he's going to pitch off of that.
And the one thing I have noticed about him is that he's using his sweeper and slider a lot more lately, and in like more hitters counts, and he sort of has to do that, pitch backwards a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's when you get to the big leagues, you start to realize these hitters can hit a fastball, especially in a zone. They're going to punish you, so you have to know how to throw off-speed pitches for strikes.
1 ball, no strikes to Ramirez. 1 for 8 in the series. 3 for his last 20. Runner goes. Throw to second on 1 hop. He is safe. I don't know, the second base umpire seemed pretty emphatic. Junior Valentine.
I cannot believe he called him safe. The glove was down right in front of the base, and I think he slid right into it, unless I'm missing something.
Now the Phillies are going to challenge it.
I don't know how he would have gotten that other
He
man
still
in
kept
there.
control of the ball, too.
Yeah. I think he's out.
I gotta believe that the glove had to be. Oh,
Yeah,
he's out right there.
He's out. Yeah, he's
absolutely out.
Pretty
Just
quick.
waiting for him.
Yeah. That'll be 8 caught stealing for JT. Don's looking at the big video board.
I mean, how do they miss that? Well, it's missable.
Our manager's review brought to you by Grumgo Law. What's the call? Yeah, I don't know what they see or what they saw.
No wonder if they're looking to see if he had control of the ball.
Maybe. I think I mean, he does have control. I mean, it's a snow cone.
Yep.
But he has control.
He's just waiting for him.
All right, here we go. Here's the decision. Jordan Baker is the crew chief. It looked like he was turning his mic on.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Philadelphia retains their challenge.
Thank you, Jordan.
Tallest umpire in the history of umpires.
He had to play some hoops back in the day, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, I would definitely.
I mean,
that.
I'm not
I'll
trying
take the
to
odds.
keyhole him or anything.
2-1 to Ramirez with 1 man down. And Ramirez floats that one, caught by Turner. It's nice that they've kept him in check. Here's the Guardians lineup. The rest of it brought to you by Xfinity. 1 internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Stephen Vogt will have DeLauder up now. And then Hoskins, Schneeman, and Fry.
Yeah, you talked about it. They kept these guys in check. 3 for 21 in those first 3 hitters so far in this series, and they've been leading the American League in runs scored before this series. Believe it or not, even more runs scored in May than the Yankees.
And you said they've been doing it with the long ball.
Yeah, kind of bizarre.
This is definitely the type of ballpark for the long ball. So
Yeah.
Phillies pitcher's been doing a pretty good job.
But not the weather for it.
No.
Yeah, this is weather feels like April.
Yeah.
That one's out towards center field. Marsh got a good jump on it, and he makes the catch. Well, rather quick first inning. 8 pitches for Andrew Painter. No runs, a hit, and nobody left. Phillies coming up when we return. Xfinity, 1 internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Oh, he's decided to go defense today, and with a lefty out on the mound. What I mean by that is he has Marsh in center field, Stott. You know, he's got lefties in the lineup. He's okay with it.
I think part of that is that Marsh and Stott are sort of graduated to this point where I think Don Mattingly believes that these guys can have good, strong, but competitive bats against the left-hander now.
Facing Parker Messick. Trey Turner hitting .230 on the year. He's 0 for 8 in the series. Changeup low, 2-1.
Sort of his bread and butter, that changeup. He's got a good one. A lot of funk to him. He throws a lot of body at you. And sometimes that when you throw a lot of body and no ball, that's pretty deceptive for a right-hander.
You're going to challenge that one right out of the gate. I think that may have been low.
Like inside, too.
Ball, the
So
catcher
he didn't
is
catch it
challenging.
very well.
T-Mobile powers our
Ball
ABS.
confirmed. Cleveland has 1 challenge remaining.
Well, an early challenge.
They're pretty good at calling their early challenges. Unfortunately, it's not going their way.
No.
Take it.
Good for us.
16 for 28 now is Austin Hedges. Popped up and out of play. It's 3-2. Talked about Messick's changeup. Our Delaware Valley Audi dealers bring you a look at this StatCast.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, he stays down in the zone, and the balls they're fading, they're dropping, they're going away from the right-handed hitter, which is really key for a good changeup.
It's a foul ball according to the third base umpire. The throw was wide by Schneemann.
The opposing hitter is hitting 197 against that changeup.
I wouldn't change it. Keep going with it.
Yeah.
Anytime you see a batting average under 200, that's a pitch that you want to stick with, especially in big-time areas and behind in counts. You can just keep going with that pitch. Not a lot of damage behind it.
Swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball, four-seamer that was down. Guardians defense brought to you by Car Shield. They have Quan in center field today. Four-time Gold Glover. He's played a lot of left field. Reese getting the start again over at first base. 3 days in a row he's out there for the Guardians.
I don't know if I've ever seen a game that the Guardians have played over the last 10 years where Jose Ramirez was not playing third base.
True. Yeah, I feel like he's about always in the field. I mean, he's so good at third.
Yeah.
You think it's partly because he's 3 for his last 21. I mean, maybe that part of it is to
just
get him off his feet.
Yeah.
Get him off his feet, get a few more reps in the cage.
Schwarber challenging this one.
Pitch is called a strike. The hitter is challenging.
Former catcher is challenging. And it is a ball.
Do you think you could throw Schwarber in there to catch again? Schwarber had to catch. You think he'd be like, yeah,
I think
he
could sit back there.
I think yeah.
Do it.
I think he would do it in an emergency.
Right.
Emergency.
I don't even know if he has gear anymore.
That would be something. So technically, we have 4 catchers.
Well, it's basically what he did at IU, right? That DH.
Yeah. Well, he's got a 3-0 pitch coming here. Now, he doesn't necessarily swing 3-0. Now, let's see what he decides to do here. He's struck out in 10 of his last 11 at-bats. Thought maybe he would take a pass at one of them.
I mean, I figured Schwarber's thinking if he's going to throw a fastball, he's going to throw it in a 3-1 count too. Just sinker down away something he can lift over the left field. Cutter. That is not what I would have guessed.
It's the cutter and the four-seamer that, as well as the slider, that he'll use against those lefties. Doesn't throw a ton of changeups to lefties, but he's not afraid to do it.
Count is full.
I think with watching Schwarber swing right there, he could definitely throw another cutter. He just didn't have a really good swing on it.
Pulls that one to right field. It'll drop for a hit. Just
there we go.
Reached out and poked it.
I mean, I do like the fact that Messick comes after you. He's not scared. I mean, he really is coming after you. He pitches quick.
So it ends in 0 for 16 for Schwarber.
Really good balance on that swing. Barreled it up, hit it off the end of the bat a little bit, but no chance for DeLauder to make that play.
Well, now Harper's 4 for 8 this series. He had 3 hits yesterday.
Yeah, you really got to like the approach that Harper did, hitting all those balls back up the middle. I mean, he's just staying through it. He's not coming off of it. Kind of like that, though.
Yeah, Hoskins to second for Juan, over to first. And Messick said that Harper hit his foot. He was signaling to the dugout, so they are still going to look at it.
I think Messick thinks that he got his heel on the back end of the bag.
Okay. Slide off the bag.
Pretty good play here by Rhys Hoskins. Perfect feed to Rocchio, and
oh no, I don't think he had it.
I don't think he had it.
Well, I totally misread what he was signaling. Ruben, you were closer than I was. I thought maybe you got spiked.
They were playing footsie.
Yeah. 3-6 on the putout. A fielder's choice. And now Alec Bohm. That one just floated right on in for a strike.
Just clipped the top of the zone.
Bohm is hitting 12 of 13. 1 for 6 in this series. His hitting streak ended in this series. Ground ball to third. Schneemann goes to second. And the inning is over. 16 pitches for Messick. Part of that was the 7-pitch at bat to Turner and the long one to Schwarber. Scoreless as we go to the top of the second inning. Rhys Hoskins will lead it off for the Guardians. Our series scoring summary. Yeah, it's a small graphic. Not a whole lot going on.
Itty bitty.
Yeah. 2 shutouts. One by the Phils, one by the Guardians.
In the quick games.
Other way around. Yeah, 2:05 on Friday night.
Oh.
Bryson Stott is able to follow that one off the bat of Rhys Hoskins.
That was a major league pop-up. That was up there for about an hour and a half.
It's going to get lost in the fog.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a fog going around now, right?
Yeah, we feel like we're in San Francisco.
You can almost see can't see the top of the buildings here from in Center City.
Right.
Schneemann standing in. He's 0 for 3. Played yesterday. And he takes a strike. It's 0-1. 5 for his last 38. We saw him in spring training. We saw him with the Yankees.
That's right. Thought I knew that name. Hello, Schneemann.
It's a pretty good one, yeah.
Well, I remember they were trying to find somebody to fill the void for Volpe, the Yankees. So they were trying everybody at shortstop. Swing and a miss. Now that's a good splitter.
Yes. Well, and that's kind of what we were looking at. Is he's really been doing really well with the splitter. If you're able to kind of keep him off balance, and they're all going to. I mean, he's going to go back in that dugout and start talking about it. Like, guys, the splitter's moving about 18 inches to the right.
And then hitters are hitting 158 against his split. I mean, those are good numbers. I mean, he's starting to really throw it with a lot more confidence, much like you're seeing out of Orion Kerkering lately, who's now throwing a little bit more confidently as well.
And that's what it does. It pairs really well with that sweeper that he just threw there for a strike right before this one. But it's just if you can have a pitch that one's going right and one's going left, and you're just splitting the zone, hitters have to pick a side of the plate.
Slow bouncer out to shortstop. Turner's up with it. And the inning's over. 7 pitches, so 15 through 2. This is an excellent start for Andrew Painter. We'll go to the bottom of the second. As we go to the bottom of the second inning, Home Depot working on a win. Parker Messick, lowest ERA among rookies, 2.45.
It's almost about a run difference, too. That's really low.
He's had a good start. He pitched a little bit last year, so it's a carryover. Didn't have enough rookie appearances.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's Cleveland's top pitching prospects. I mean, this is something that they're happy to see. They've developed some really good pitchers over their time, too.
And the way, I mean, obviously they don't spend as much money as a lot of other people, although they did sign Ramirez to a long-term extension, so they've got to be able to develop.
Yep. Yeah, they've always had good pitching. I mean, there's always been some guys that'll put up quite a few good years successfully, and obviously a couple Cy Young candidates all the time. I mean, shoot, you got Shane Bieber, Cliff Lee. I guess they're hoping this guy will be similar to Cliff Lee. I mean, I guess I know Cliff was traded over there, but spent a few years in the minors with him.
Yeah.
Bryson Stott takes a strike. It's 0-1. Our Citizen Stats leader. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies. And it's been a really good month for Bryson. Home runs, yes, but it's also led to all these RBIs. 20 ribbies.
Really impressive, and not just ribbies that don't mean much. Most of these ribbies are ones that are putting the team ahead or getting them close or putting games out of reach. Pretty darn clutch lately.
I think that wasn't part of the conversation earlier in the season was seeing if he could do this every single day with the lefty-lefty matchup, and he's finally been able to figure it out this past month.
Second baseman with 20 RBIs or more in a single month in Phillies franchise history. Utley did it 11 times. That's not a shocker.
Yeah.
He was okay.
Juan Samuel. That one's floated out toward left center. It'll drop for a hit for Stott, who's hit it 5 straight. Excuse me, 7 straight.
I'll tell you, early in the season, that ball's caught. I mean, he would hit a line drive, would have been a line drive right at Rocchio when he made that play. But he's staying on the ball longer, giving himself a chance, and hey, you put the ball in play, you give yourself a chance. That's half the battle, and they're starting to fall for him pretty regularly.
Bet365 provides us with the odds for Adolis to get a home run today. Plus 650. Upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, I know the past couple of weeks, I know he's been struggling a little bit. They've really been throwing a lot of fastballs in on him, and obviously making him chase the off speed off the plate. But with a lefty coming up, he's got to come back into his barrel. So let's hope some of those off speed pitches he'll be able to barrel up and hook down the line.
Yeah, we've mentioned some of the struggles for Garcia numbers wise. I mean, it's pretty vast right now. He's on the doorstep of a 200 batting average. Phillies liked what he did yesterday, even though it didn't produce a whole lot. Yeah, from a hit standpoint.
Yeah, if he can keep seeing pitches and just recognize what they're trying to do, what their approach is, and just make the adjustments.
2 balls, 1 strike. And he fouls it back. So
just missed it.
So he's 0 for his last 15, 1 for his last 38, 3 for his last 65.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's the tough part. I know. Yeah. Ruben, you would know I didn't get to hit, so
that's an oof.
If I went 1 for 36, I was happy.
That's not true. You could actually hit.
I tried.
But the reality of it is that gets into your head. I mean, listen, he's had a couple of tough years, and it's obviously a year that he really hopes to be able to bounce back. So do the Phillies, and it starts getting into your head a little bit. You just got to try to stay with the process.
I mean, because he's such a valuable asset out in right field.
Yeah, second strikeout for Messick.
What you're seeing more consistently with him lately is that he's behind on the fastball and early on the breaking ball, and that part of that is, and it's a fastball right down Broadway, and it's a ball that, when he's going right, he should hammer.
Yeah, he puts that out in the seats.
Yeah, but he's just, right now, he's just in between.
Edmundo the batter. But Edmundo is making his first plate appearance in this series, hitting .228. He did play in the Red Series. He was 0 for 4 in that one. Drops in. He's hit safely in 5 career starts against the Guardians, and he fouled that one off. It's 1-2.
We're talking about Messick. I mean, he's 25 years old, but he was a second rounder, and he did pitch at Florida State. Obviously, he was drafted in the second round, so he's got talent. He's also pitched in pretty darn good collegiate level before even getting to professional baseball, so he's pretty darn polished.
Yeah, I think anytime that you're able to throw your breaking pitches behind in counts for strikes, you don't have that sort of, you're not tentative.
The ball, he reaches out and pokes it out toward left center field. What a running play by David Fry. I mean, he just casually got under it and made the catch. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and 1 man left. We're on to the 3rd. By Comcast Business, all in connection and protection your small business can rely on. No one does business like Comcast Business. Well, we head to the top of the 3rd inning, scoreless ball game. We sent Ruben on vacation for a half inning because the Hall of Famer is here, Michael Jack Schmidt.
Hi, Tommy.
We should have got you one of these. Should have got one. Should have got you one of these jackets.
Sorry, right in between.
I'll go in and steal one in the office.
They got some good stuff back there.
I know.
And I feel like every time I come in.
Yeah, that's
actually a really nice one.
Is that what you miss the most, Mike? Is some of the clothes that you got?
Swag.
Yeah. Good swag bags.
0-1 to Quan, and he takes upstairs 1-1. So what are you doing in town? What are you doing this weekend?
Well, I'm doing my normal stuff for the club. Some ambassadorial stuff, some dinners, photos, some autographs here and there. Enjoy it. Keeps me in touch with everybody.
Yep.
You missed a good omakase dinner on Thursday night. Went out to Fishtown.
What is that?
It is. So it's omakase. So it's prepared. It's a lot of sushi and just kind of the Japanese courses. And there's about 10.
Wow, 10 courses. That's a lot.
Yeah, there's about 10 courses.
Omakase.
It was delicious.
That's a lot of grub, Cole.
It's a new one for me.
Well,
sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, it was good. They had some sake pairings with it and some Japanese whiskey.
Who'd you go with?
Kevin Beal.
Oh, okay.
You know, he
Beal.
knows some people.
Things have changed since
Beal.
you left, Michael.
Beal's number 2 or 3 in the organization now, isn't he? right behind Debbie Nacito.
Yeah.
Here's Austin Hedges with a runner at first base. Hedges takes way outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah, back to your question.
Well, this is usually the time of the year when we promote some of the things that you're doing off the field.
Yeah, today we debuted our PSA for this year, which will be played almost every game the whole season, at least every home game, obviously. And it talks about skin cancer prevention, which we've been doing here in town for about 8 years. Very successful. We have a lot of key sponsors now. Of course, the Phillies helped this whole thing get off the ground early on, and we this past year have gotten a sponsorship or partnership with. There you go. Nice turn there, huh?
Nice double play.
Pitchers love that, huh?
Hey, if I could have had you on the hot corner, that would have been a normal thing. I would have told you, here, balls are coming to you, Mike.
Really. Yeah, I would have expected that.
Exactly.
And like I say, about 8 years. It's pre-COVID it started, and we went through COVID, and then we're still going quite strong. We got a partnership with the Tiger Woods Learning Lab out at Cobbs Creek. The new remake of the old Cobbs Creek golf course. We have a really big partner now in Dermatology Partners, which is a doctor's dermatology group in 3 states around Pennsylvania. So that's big for us. Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame now is going to feature sun safety.
Well, the amount of time we've spent in the sun, I would
God.
think the Hall of Fame would want to get behind it.
Well, Cole, when did you start using sunscreen, or did you ever?
I probably when I got into pro ball, because then it was available. But yeah, I grew up in San Diego. It was I was in the sun all the time, burned, and you just
but they had it around the clubhouse for you.
Yes, they did.
Well, Michael, it's good to see you, buddy.
Okay.
Check
Tommy,
it out, everybody.
It's
always good to see Michael Jack Schmidt.
Oh, okay, I'm out.
By your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Hurry to your local Del Val Honda dealer. Visit DelValHondaDealers.com. And by the Pennsylvania Lottery. Visit PALottery.com or download the app today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians. And by Fox Chase Cancer Center. Where you start matters. As we start the bottom of the third, it's 9-1-2. Brandon Marsh, he's batted all over the batting order, particularly the last month or so. He's batting 9th with the lefty on the mound, hitting .278 against lefties. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Ruben, welcome back.
Hey, thanks. That was so quick.
Yeah, what'd you go do?
Oh, my goodness. I went and hung out with Ricky and Ben and Michael. They were watching the game there in the press box.
Are they wearing ties?
It was such a quick
Ben
inning, he couldn't recognize it.
Ben was, of course. The other two, I do not believe they were.
Inside 3-1. Let's see. Yep, Ben's wearing a tie.
Yeah, it said Ben's wearing a tie. And
Michael looks like he could put a tie on.
He could.
Ricky, well,
in a hoodie.
Yeah.
They seem to be stuffing it in pretty good.
3-2.
How's that ice cream, Ricky?
3-2.
Although they're all 3 of them are very fit.
Yeah. At ball 4, Marsh draws a walk. First walk issued by Messick. And Trey Turner's the hitter. Guy talks to himself a little bit out on the mound.
He's left-handed, though.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Cole.
We kind of do that.
Yeah, you did do that every once in a while.
Yep. I think that was kind of the report. I know I talked to Ian Kinsler a couple of years back, and he laughed because he goes, no, our whole job was if we could get you to talk to yourself a little bit more, we knew we had you. I was like, oh, yeah, that's when I was probably really frustrated.
Oh, man.
I'm like, I didn't know that would actually that was a part of the scouting report. Get Cole to talk to himself.
Because then you know you.
Always trying to get an edge.
Yeah,
Right?
then you know you got him.
Yep.
Turner struck out his first time up. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Fades out with the changeup.
Really love to see him try to punch a ball to the right side. Stay on this ball long enough to. That 4-hole's pretty wide open over there. Nice job, Sean. You're on top of that.
Oh, yeah. Big gap.
Topper out toward the mound. That might be a tough play. Oh, he's able to get him.
Wow. Shocked when that ball hit the second time and it sort of checked up.
Yep.
But really athletic play by him.
You have to give the
By
credit to
Messick.
Messick. Especially because he falls back on the mound, so he has that extra step that he's got to come
Might have beat him.
charging.
Yeah, the Phillies are going to challenge this.
Oh, I don't know
That's
if it's
really close.
Philadelphia is challenging the out call at first base.
Well, our manager's review brought to you by Grungo Law. What's the call?
I think the back of his foot got to the bag before it hit the back of the glove. I think it's got to.
Well, it just has to approach the glove.
Oh, is that
Doesn't
right?
have to be in it. No, just has to approach it. Has to be.
This is super close.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, that looks to me like he's out, but to slow it down.
I think his foot made contact with the front of that bag just before it got there.
It's always the interesting part is
Can't imagine
camera angles.
Yeah, I can't imagine that they would overturn it though because it's so close.
Really close. Really close.
You need a camera angle from third base.
So,
They're going to go frame by frame. You think about Junior Valentine, just the split second that he's got to make that call.
right?
He and Jordan Baker kind of laughing a little bit up the third base line.
Yeah, it's
Boy, that's
something where
close.
you just can't tell.
Is his foot on the bag?
Right there.
It's not compressing it yet, but
I just don't know that there's enough to be able to overturn it. Had he called him safe, I don't know
I would
if he'd
agree.
be able to overturn that.
well, this is a long look by the folks up in New York. Yeah, he's not even gone back to his microphone yet to say.
I'm going to say Messick's going to need to throw a few warm-up pitches in between. This is a longer delay than you think.
Yeah, they just said to him, "Why don't you throw?" Here we go. I think.
Waiting.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner's out. Philadelphia will lose their challenge.
Yeah, I think it's what Ruben alluded to. I don't know if there was enough to overturn it. You know, was his foot compressing the bag? It was really close.
I don't know. We have an official rules guide up here. I
Yeah,
just
we
didn't
do.
know about. Maybe they'll tell
Yeah, we
us
do.
what the replay is, or how they can overturn it and why.
Well, 1 out, runner at second. So the Phillies have a runner in scoring position. Trey's going to go down and take a look at it. So Schwarber, who singled his first time up, if he does it again, the Phillies could have a lead. As Marsh leads off second, and a fly ball right field. It's not deep. Marsh is looking at AC in the third base coach's box. DeLauder has it, and he zips it in to the relay man.
Yeah, that sinker just got in just enough on Schwarber's hands.
And now Bryce Harper. Three one-pitch outs already for Messick. It's
efficient.
Oh, it's efficient, all right. A bit inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Didn't miss by much. Harper fielder's choice his first time up with good numbers with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, I think after yesterday, I mean, Harper was, most of those pitches he was getting base hits on were away from him. He's staying in on Harper. I know it's kind of his danger zone, but taking a chance, trying to elevate a little bit more just so that he can't get on top of it. It's a great at bat.
Yeah, these pitches are really
very
close. Yeah, they're off, but they're close.
Yeah. And Harper sometimes has a habit of trying to jump on a pitch in a hitter's count, and sometimes he'll swing at a pitch that's 2 to 3 inches off the plate.
Swings 3-0 and he fouls it.
Now, one of the things that he was really he talked about it pretty openly, is making sure that he stays in the zone and protects himself. He doesn't necessarily need protection. If he can just protect himself by swinging at strikes, then he's going to have success, which he's had for most of the year so far this year.
Curveball. No swing.
Nope.
Ball 4. That'll put 2 runners on. Second walk of the inning. See the box.
This had some serious break. It's probably about 24 inches.
I mean, you got to be strong, man. He was fortunate that he got that call.
Yeah, that could have easily gone both ways.
I mean, he creates so much bat speed, and he's so aggressive with his swing for him to even be able to hold that long.
0-1 to Bohm. Bounced one to third his first time up. Resulted in a fielder's choice.
Yeah, it looks like Mezek, I mean, he's really trying to stay up in the zone on a lot of these guys. And when you throw 95 miles an hour, that definitely does help.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a, Don Mattingly said he has a little bit of a ride on his fastball.
Yeah.
It's kind of deceiving.
And kind of like you said earlier in the game, and I know Ruben, you said it, he's coming at you with elbows and legs, and it's a lot to
yeah, the way he uncoils and everything.
pick up. Yeah, you have to pick up that spot where you think the ball's coming out of the arm slot.
Is that hard to replicate, this kind of emotion, like when you're younger?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the beginning you're just trying to throw the ball, and your body, you have no control on how your mechanics are. You're just trying to get the ball from point A to point B. He's learned to move pretty efficiently for a big guy.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. As he gets it with the changeup, 51 pitches through 3 innings. He has 1 strikeout in each inning so far. We've completed 3. It's a shocker. It's scoreless. This wrap 4th inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. You see everybody standing here at the ballpark coming back, and you know, this is always an emotional weekend. Memorial Day is tomorrow, when we celebrate those who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. Well, that is a 102-year-old former Army Bronze Star recipient for his efforts in World War II.
Yeah, I don't know what's more impressive, you know, what he was able to do during World War II, or that he's 100 years old.
Oh.
I mean, that's just amazing.
Well, his name is Harold Katz, and he walked out onto the field. He walked off the field. He's 102 years old, and he received the bat, the Victus bat, which Toyota commemorated for our hometown heroes. There's another opportunity for Painter to field his position. Now we might have another challenge over at first base.
Another tough play and another very athletic play by a young pitcher.
Yeah, I think the difference right there is he was deciding, do you grab it with your bare hand or your glove? And I think that
Cleveland is challenging the out call at first base.
Well, Junior Valentine just had one. Yeah, he's going to lose this one. This is going to be overturned.
It was just that delay with grabbing it with the glove.
Yep.
You're causing yourself to have to work extra quick. And you don't want to throw it away.
Yeah, our manager's review brought to you by Grungo Law. What's the call? So the call is out. And we think this is going to go down as safe. Right there, he's on the bag. The ball has not arrived.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is safe. Cleveland will retain their challenge.
All right, so Cleveland retains its challenge. Phillies do not have a challenge. And it's a base runner. Remember, Lozano reached on a base hit his first time up, then was thrown out trying to steal. And now Ramirez, who lined out softly to the middle his first time up. Takes low, 1-0.
Those are always interesting. The swinging bunt singles.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was quick.
Fly ball center field. Not that deep. Coming in is Marsh. He's under it. And he puts it away for out number 1. Again, holding him in check. 1 for 10 now in this series for Ramirez. And DeLauder's coming up. Our Stump the Fans trivia question brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. There are 4 players in the National Baseball Hall of Fame who have played for both Philadelphia and Cleveland franchises. Name 3 of those players.
Got about Jim Thome, and that's about it for me.
Oh, good call on Jim Thome.
Solid.
Yeah.
Because Kenny Lofton is not in.
He's
right?
not in.
He's not in.
Nope.
He would have been my next guess.
Good call.
Ruben Amaro is not in.
Nope.
Ruben?
Not yet.
Nope.
Not in.
Give it some time, Tom.
We'll see. We get
It's
the
gotta-
vote.
time.
It's got to percolate a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Another throw
was
over.
it the executive committee vote?
Yeah.
Gotta take him out to dinner. Take him out to dinner a few times.
Yeah, a few thousand times.
Yeah.
1 ball and no strikes. Outside, 2-0.
He hasn't been hit behind a whole lot of hitters, which is one of the reasons why he's been so efficient so far today.
Yeah, I know when you look at the balls and strikes, the ratio is pretty good right now. If he can continue that, he's going to go deep into the ballgame.
He went around. Well, foul tip.
Foul tip, yeah.
I love that splitter that he's throwing with it. I mean, he's throwing at 2-0. You know he's feeling confident.
Yeah, when you
His
throw it with
ability.
conviction to these guys, they want to swing.
Hmm.
2-2.
We talked about a little bit him pitching backwards. It's a perfect example. He was 2-0, throws a split, gets a swing on it, and then he comes back. Guy may be expecting something soft, and he throws a fastball by him.
And that was a really good executed fastball down and away. I mean, I know now he's trying to basically pitch off that with that split. That's always something when you recognize a hitter takes a pitch like that, and it looks like he saw it the whole time. This is where you can double up and just throw right down the middle. I mean, he's probably going to swing 9 out of 10 times.
Lozano does not go. Pitch bounce toward first. Harper steps on the bag, goes to second. In time, a double play. 3-6 double play. And it's the second double play the Phillies have turned behind Painter in this afternoon's ball game. Just 10 pitches. He's been efficient. Scoreless as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Home half of the 4th inning. JT leads it off. He grounded out his first time up. I feel like we've said this a lot. We are scoreless It was 1-0 in game 1, pinch hit home run.
Yep.
3-0 yesterday, and now 0-0 today.
Well, especially these two teams. I mean, they've been scoring runs
Right.
pretty well the last couple weeks, and come to a halt this weekend.
Well, some pretty good quality pitching so far we've seen, and you got to chalk it up to that mostly. But right now the Phillies just haven't been able to barrel a whole lot of balls up, not getting a whole lot of traffic on the base paths. And
Yeah, the Sanchez-Wheeler combination Friday, Saturday, just stellar.
just amazing.
One and two.
So what did you guys conclude in the Open? Was it Halladay, Lee, and Hamels over
We didn't have to
Wheeler
pick. We didn't have to pick.
Huh?
I think, but the fact is, these two guys that are going on right now, they would have matched up against Halladay, Lee, or obviously myself, and it would have been a hour and 45-minute game and 1-0.
In
It would
this
have been
day and
whoever
age,
made the
yes.
one mistake.
You imagine that the high tempo, the pace of Cliff Lee.
Oh
And,
God, yes.
I mean, it's because Doc was a little more deliberate, but
Yeah, the fans would have gone to go get a hot dog and come back, and the game would have been over.
yeah. Fly ball out to short right center field. Quan says he has it. And he's over and makes the catch. 2 outs.
Speaking of efficient, my goodness, it's
Yeah.
moving along.
Bet your mobile provider for better coverage and bigger savings with Xfinity Mobile and get Wi-Fi plus 5G that won't strike out. Xfinity, imagine that. And here's Dolis Garcia.
Yeah, so I know we were talking about it earlier. You know, Garcia can really, if he can hone in probably to the outer half of the plate and try to take the ball into that gap, because I mean they're giving that to him. I know he doesn't want to chase balls off the plate. He wants to wait for it to come into him, but I think that something could just reset.
Down the left field line. This could be it. Yep. Maybe that resets it off the end of the bat. And he's got a double.
Doubles are nice.
Yeah, it ends in 0 for 16 for him.
I mean, right there with the off-speed pitch, he needs to slow it down. I mean, that's just slow it down and keep the barrel through the zone as long as possible with the off-speed stuff.
The one mistake Messick has made, and he left that change up in the middle of the plate. Did exactly what you're supposed to do to it. Line drive down the left field line, and runner in score position here for Sosa.
Sosa flied to left his first time up on a nice running catch by David Fry. Outside 1-0.
He stole a run from the Phillies. There was a heck of a play, because that definitely would have driven in a run in that situation.
Phillies' 4th plate appearance with a runner in scoring position today. Bounce to third. Waiting back on it, Schneemann. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 1 man left. Quiet first 4 for both teams. Good pitching. Fanatic about reading day. Phillies Charities auction is underway. Fans can now bid on once-in-a-lifetime experiences and memorabilia, including behind-the-scenes VIP tour of the ballpark with Shane Victorino, a 2026 World Baseball Classic autographed jersey set. All proceeds benefit Phillies Charities. Visit Phillies.com/fantastic auction to place your bids. As Rhys Hoskins leads it off, Hoskins takes outside. All right, so we have some of the other items that are for auction, including a chance to do an inning here with us in the broadcast booth. You'll get to see the production cavity, all kinds of cool things. Cole is holding a Post Malone autographed guitar.
That's awesome.
I might take this home with me.
It's
I don't
pretty
know if
nice.
it's going to get bid on. It's going to disappear.
Fransky wanted to start. Fransky would try to play it.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, Joe
Yeah.
was trying to.
Joe was
Kennedy
playing
was
it.
trying to play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was playing it nicely.
How about this?
Pretty cool.
This is a Fanatic game-used shoes that he autographs.
Don't blow out your labrum.
These things are heavy. I don't know how he does it. His calves have got to be gigantic.
So do you get the pair or you just get one?
You get the pair because
Oh,
one of
all right.
the right foot is autographed.
Got it.
The left foot just smells. Right foot
But not
autographed.
that badly, right?
But not that badly.
Not that badly.
Yep. Hoskins takes
that
outside.
bowling shoe spray. You know, they spray in the bowling alleys.
How do you know what they smell?
Well, I had them on earlier.
No,
Yeah, you have that photo? What do we got?
They were. I'm telling you, they're heavy. That is a towering pop-up foul off to the left. There you go.
Just kicking back. Nice little Sunday.
It's very, very relaxing Sunday.
This is so great. So and then
what else
here,
we got?
we got this is a Phillies team autograph baseball set. That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Nice little on display. Pretty cool.
And then this is a 2026 Phillies 250 jersey autographed by the team as well.
So they
250 years.
I was going to say, do they have 250 jerseys though? I mean, that would kind of be nice, but I don't think the players would be too happy about signing 250 of them.
Some of these names they're long.
Oh yeah, good luck trying to figure out who's whose.
Right.
I got Aaron Nola. I figured him out. Swing and a miss. Hoskins strikes out. Well, anyway, go to Phillies.com/fantastic auction with your bidding. And again, don't forget to bid on your chance to be in the television broadcast booth. You can also bid on being in the radio booth as well, which is equally as cool.
I understand we're still leading the radio group.
We are up by a little bit.
All
Yeah,
right.
we are up by a little
As
bit.
it should be.
Wait, what's the competition?
Well,
We don't really have competition.
No.
We just want as much money raised as possible.
I'm just trying to stir it up. Cole.
I
Yeah.
love it.
0-1 pitch to Schneemann, and it's swung out and missed. It's 0-2. So the auction, which is in conjunction, it's the 14th year, in conjunction with Sports Radio 94 WIP, more than $2.7 million has been raised for Phillies charities. Portions of the proceeds will benefit the ALS United Mid-Atlantic, along with Phillies charities overall, and that group does an amazing job with everything that they do.
Yeah, I know, Ruben, when I was here, we always had that one off day where, you know, it was ALS benefit. We were out doing autographs, doing photo booths, and I don't know if that's still something they do or if this is now kind of taken over.
It's sort of taken over, and they've raised a ton of money. Now it's just Phillies charities, but there are so many different charities in this region that are benefiting. It's really extraordinary. As always, Phillies have always been amazing in that regard.
Yeah, and then they have a dinner in December also where they award grants to different organizations too.
Now that was the first thing I know when I got drafted, and you're coming up as a minor leaguer and you learn the sort of Philly way and just the history and the culture. They're very big into charity, and this city is very receptive, and so that was something we always were key on, is picking a charity, trying to figure out what we wanted to do best, and then and then the Phillies would align and help us out, and we were able to reach a lot of you know, youth and just organizations and groups that really
it's great.
help out.
Yep. I don't know how they had the foresight to get all these different autographs from different people around. I mean, over the years, like let's hold on to this for 20 years. As David Fry takes inside, it's 1-0. By the way, the bid for the Fanatics autograph jersey, it's a jerseys and shoes, by the way. Fanatic. You get the shoes, but you also get a Fanatic jersey. Hit towards short, under the glove of a diving Turner into left field. Kicked by Sosa just a little bit. So Fry has a hit. Anyway, the bid for that is currently at $121. That's got to go up.
Oh, of course. I think each shoe should be $120.
$121.
Yeah, the Post Malone guitar is at $560. That's got to go up.
That'll
too.
go up. Yeah. How long has this been going on?
Just about a week or so.
Oh man.
And when is the cutoff?
Next week.
Next week.
Yep.
I think everybody's waiting for that last couple
I would agree.
hours, and they're running. They've got their bid in, and they just.
It's like going on. It's like going on eBay and trying to win.
Yeah, you're never going to win something in the 20th hour. You win it in the last 2 minutes.
Bullpen car.
Here's Quan. Yeah, I was bidding on a bullpen car some years ago, and I thought, I think I got a chance at this. And then all of a sudden, at the last minute, it went to $14,000.
That's it?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Just 14?
That's not where I was, though, when I was
That's
bidding
petty
on it.
cash for you.
Yeah. Petty cash. 1-0.
Hey, he's got grandkids now.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Real Muto going out to talk to Painter. All right, what's going on here, Coles? He lost his slot, or?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be able to establish. I mean, I know you get runners on base and you start to kind of, it's a 0-0 ball game. That fifth inning can kind of always set you apart. That's a lot of times with pitchers, you struggle either in the first inning or you're struggling in about the fifth or sixth. And, you know, it's kind of the back of the lineup, you've got to be able to finish guys through. But you get a little nervous when the game is this close in not making a mistake.
And that's the difficulty of having to pitch right now. The Phillies are not giving these guys a whole lot of breathing room just in general offensively. You'd love to have them, you know, put a couple crooked numbers up there offensively to give them a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah, it's 96 back in the zone. It's 2-1. He faced the minimum through the first 4 because of the double plays. I know he allowed some hits, but he's the first rookie, who's the youngest pitcher to face the minimum through 4 innings since Aaron Nola in 2016.
Really?
Damn. Well, this is the tough because Kwon has a good eye. He does not chase pitches, so this is something where he's going to put the ball in play, and you know he's really got to make sure he gets a strike. And there's Nola over there. I don't think Nola will know that stat. 2016, big. Wait, what? When?
No,
Nope.
He has no idea.
He knows the 10 strikeouts in a row. He does know that just because it put him in some rarefied air. But you're right, he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
3-2 with 1 out. Flair down the left field line. Sosa can't get there. He'll play it on a hop, and he slipped. Rounding third, heading for home is Schneemann. He'll score. And the Guardians take a 1-0 lead.
And not a lot of well-hit balls, but when you get deeper in the counts, they see more pitches and they give themselves more of a chance to make contact. The ball's not hit all that well, and actually tracked pretty well here by Sosa. He runs well, but unfortunately lost his footing right there. And had he kept his footing, might have had a better shot at Schneemann.
Well, I mean, that's what Kwon does best. Is I know he's not having the type of season that he's used to having, but he's normally a 300 hitter.
Oh yeah.
If you're throwing strikes, he's going to put the bat on it, and he finds a way to get his hits.
Yeah, they've moved him down in the order. In fact, the 16th of May was the first time he hadn't batted in leadoff spots since 2022. As Hedges takes way in, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, I know, you know, Hedges hits, you know, more of a hard spin really well, so I think he's got to stick with a hard fastball in order to try to get a double play. If he's going to throw something soft, it's definitely got to be a lot softer. And it's got to be down in the zone. I think that's something because Hedges barrels a lot of balls that are kind of middle away, but that sort of hard spin velocity.
Fly ball short right center field. Garcia is there.
What is the thought process as a young kid? You know, you're trying to keep the game close. Are you thinking about executing your pitch, Cole? Are you thinking about, you know, I got to get an out because these guys aren't scoring runs? What's going through your head at this stage?
No, and that's the hardest part. You just said it. It's when you get to the point where you're telling yourself you have to get an out. That's probably not the type of you know, verbiage that you want to use mentally. You're just going to make pitches, and you have to stay ahead. Knowing that the score, you're going to give up a hit here and there. It's just attacking. You have to continue to attack. And it just puts you in a better position to then get away with this sort of off-speed pitches that are going to be out of the zone, and it gets guys to chase.
Now, how long did it take you to get to that point to feel that way? Because I know as a hitter, it's a totally different sort of mindset. But there's a comfort zone that you reach where you just think about executing rather than worrying about the result as much.
I think once you get through your first season, I think anything is once you've gone through the league at least once and you've faced every single team, you start to feel a little bit more comfortable.
No, the Guardians strike first, just like that youngster striking first and fast. Is brought to you by Comcast Business. Dave Dittinger's at the controls today.
I'm so disappointed you didn't get that bullpen cart.
It would have been awesome.
Bullpen golf cart.
It would have been awesome.
I mean, I can see you actually cruising around and
it would have been awesome. I don't know where I would have had it, but I would have had it somewhere. Brandon Marsh leads it off. He walked his first time. And it was the oversized one, not like Nationals still have the bullpen car. It's a little smaller. It's fine. But it was, it's got the cloth hat on it.
They're still cool.
Yeah.
Drive that around the shore?
Yeah, it would be great. Out to short left. Here comes Fry. He's under it. And one out. Our live odds update brought to you by FanDuel. Gives us an idea whether Trey Turner will record a hit. Plus 145.
Yeah, been a little bit of a struggle for Trey. He's trying some things. It looked like he widened his stance out a little bit. Maybe to stay behind the ball, see the ball a little bit better. A little bit more direct path to it.
Yeah, I think sometimes, he doesn't really get his hands started quick enough. I know he's got a lot of wiggle, but it's just getting in that load. Oh, slipped.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Schneemann over near the tarp, but it's back about 3 or 4 rows.
It's like running in the tarp doesn't feel too good.
No, I think he may have gotten locked up a little bit there. A little hyperextension. That wire cam going to work. I dig it.
Huh. Back here to the Cadillac Hall of Fame Club. And it's 1-2.
It's funny, everybody's dressed up for winter time here.
It's crazy.
Start looking around.
Yeah. I know the weather's supposed to change this week while we're out in San Diego.
I
Here.
was
No,
just saying,
here,
hope
here.
in San Diego.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
good
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
You guys are going to
Never changes
perfect
San
weather.
Diego.
You need us to check on anything
Yeah,
while we're out there?
let me know how it's going.
You taking any boat trips out there?
No boat trips,
No?
no. Day game tomorrow.
Hit up a few taco places.
Probably get some tacos.
Gotta have some good Mexican food.
2 balls, 2
Gas
strikes.
lap quarter.
That's right.
We're staying pretty close to there. Swing and a miss. And that's 5 strikeouts by Parker Messick.
Yeah, the struggles against the left-handers continue here for the Phillies, and this is his bread and butter. This is his baby. Turns over that changeup and gets Trey out in front.
It's like you said earlier, I mean, he averages about a strikeout an inning, and he's continuing on that pace. Schwarber, he's thrown him the whole kitchen sink. I mean, I think every single pitch he's thrown, he's been one of his 6 pitches. He's trying to not get into a familiar pattern.
Did you feel like you had to bring out your best stuff against the best hitters in the Chipper Joneses
Yeah, because I mean that was kind of the thing, and especially if you got like a Chipper Jones out with a certain pitch, he would remember it and look for it. It could be like 2 months later,
Wow.
You guys face him again, and he would sit on that pitch and wait, and he'd get the hit off it, and you'd look at him and he'd just nod. He went, "Damn it, you've been sitting on that for 2 months." I mean that's what the good hitters do.
That's right.
They remember how you get them out, and they want to make sure you don't do it again.
They didn't need the iPad to do that?
They did not. No, they took their own notes.
Their mental notes?
Yes, they did. I think that was part of the fun part of the recognition when you'd face an Albert Pujols, and he's looking for it, and you're just constantly battling back and forth. And when a guy got a hit, you could look at him, and they would give you that nod. Or if you got him out, they'd look at you, and I would give them the nod like, yeah, I knew that's where I had to throw it to you. You were not looking at.
Oh.
Foul ball. Mark Wagner got a piece of that
Just
one.
missed it.
Yeah, both
Didn't
Kyle-
miss Mark.
Yeah, both Kyle Schwarber and Hedges went right back to him.
Yeah, that was full contact.
Yeah.
He let that one eat.
Oh, boom.
Shoulder, then face mask?
Got a lot. I think that was face mask first.
Pretty much 95 miles an hour off the face.
cannot be fun.
Schwarber bounces it foul.
Your jaw's gonna be a little sore after that. I know that the way those face masks sit on your jaw, you get hit, shakes it around.
Well, this will be the 8th pitch to Schwarber with 2 away here in the 5th inning. Line drive down the right field line. That's going to be in for a base hit. Just inside the chalk mark, and Schwarber's on his way to second, and he will get there. 8-pitch at bat results in his 2nd hit. And the Phillies with their 2nd double of the day.
I mean, it was a matter of time. I mean, he saw every pitch he threw that at bat and just let the ball get up.
Really good swing on a tough pitch, up and in on a left-hander. That's and when you get your hands to that spot, you know you're getting there. And I know he's punched out quite a bit. He's doing a little DJing, spinning him. Really good at bat.
And now Harper with a chance to drive in a run. Phillies 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position.
Well, a couple of excellent pitches from Messick right there to get ahead.
It almost looked like he missed his spot on that, but
Kept it down.
yeah.
After those few hits yesterday that Harper got, it looks like Cleveland moved their shortstop almost right behind Messick. They're trying to protect the up the middle.
Saw those numbers for Harper, his OPS 968 during that span. So over his last 41 games, he has 44 hits. He's hitting .309, and his OPS is even a little higher than what we just showed you. But that's, you know, he's had a solid season. One and two. 2 and 2.
A couple of really good at bats so far from the 2 left-handed sluggers here. And if he stays with that same approach up the middle, I mean, it gives Harper such a much better chance to do some damage.
Like you say, he just keeps the barrel through the zone longer.
Swing and a miss. 96, and Messick
That was
all
fast.
fired up. Yeah, it was. 6 strikeouts for him. No runs, 1 hit, and a man left. We are on to the 6th. It's 1-0 Guardians. Christopher Sanchez, fresh off a dominant complete game shutout against Pittsburgh, where he racked up a career-high 13 strikeouts without issuing a walk. Sanchez followed that performance with 8 scoreless against the Guardians, extending his scoreless streak to 37 2/3 innings. It was approaching a Phillies record held by Hall of Famer Grover Cleveland Alexander since 1911. Sanchez has quickly put himself right in the middle of Cy Young consideration. Christopher Sanchez's dominance is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. He's been so good for the Philadelphia Phillies. Painter's been really good today, too. 1 run over 5 innings. As we go to the 6th inning, Bazzana, who is 2 for 2, slapped a single to left field his first time up, reached on an infield single his last time up. 2 young pitchers from Florida who have put together really good outings today.
Well, I mean, we've been seeing this all weekend. Both teams with their starting staff. I mean, these guys are going out. They're pitching really quick, too.
Out to left center field. And Marsh will make the catch. Now for a quick word. We'll pause for a quick word from FanDuel Casino.
FanDuel Casino has 5 Huff and Puff games that'll blow you away. With houses of stick and brick bringing bigger, badder jackpots. Your home for thrills is the home of Huff and Puff. New players get 500 bonus spins plus up to $1,000 back in casino bonus.
Have you guys ever played Huff and Puff?
Have not played Huff and Puff.
Apparently
I've
Huff
seen
and
it,
Puff.
though.
What that was.
Huff and Puff is like one of the most popular games that you can play in
I thought Mahjong was.
There's a liner out to center, and Marsh is back. Mahjong. 2 outs.
That's for the ladies that are over about 60.
Well, 2 away, and here's DeLauder, who is 0 for 2. He's fly to center, and he's hit into a double play. 8 fly ball outs for Painter.
Does the Schmiz play Mahjong?
Oh, I'm going to go ask him next.
I mean, he used to golf a lot, but he's had some, he still does golf.
Still golfs, yeah.
He'd still beat me.
Does the Schmiz play Mahjong?
Schmizad.
Low, 1-1.
John Vukovic used to call him the Schmizad.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I guess he did say that, yeah.
Schmizad, yeah.
Why don't you text him and see? Mike, do you play Mahjong? You can't.
I'm going to ask him. How do you spell Mahjong?
I was just saying, can you spell Mahjong?
M-A-J. I have no clue.
Up and away, 2-1.
Did you just play that tile game with a bunch of pictures on it?
Here's the out distribution.
Well, they keep changing. They changed the pictures and everything. I mean, I've only played one time, got smoked, had no clue. And they go, oh, they adjust this and the rules and everything changes every year. They come out with a new kind of like a board or a set. Yeah, they come out with a new set. I quit. I can't barely pay attention to this set here. I got to learn a new one next year.
3-2, the splitter. Carl, have you ever played Mahjong? Carl doesn't even know what it is. Pete,
yeah, exactly.
Pete has not played Mahjong. Up and away, ball 4. So 2-out walk.
We're seeing a lot of maturity happening here with Andrew Painter. He went through a struggle, probably starting 5 or 6 starts ago, and just getting banged around. But he's really changed a whole lot of things, particularly his patterns of pitching, and really sort of trusting his off-speed stuff right now, setting up some of his good fastballs.
Fouled back. It's 0-1.
Well, that was the one thing that Real Muto said is that first game of the season, Painter had a plan. He studied. Real Muto obviously studies. And now this is the next step, is just knowing how to pick your patterns against hitters and not making sure you're constantly adjusting and not sticking to one routine on what you want to execute on how you're going to get these guys out, because they're going to make an adjustment.
Well, now it's 0-2 to Reese. Reese is 1 for 7 in the series.
He's kind of upset that he missed that pitch. He had a heck of a pass at that fastball, and get to see Andrew Painter expand the zone a little bit here, see if he chases.
Checked. 1-2.
Pretty good 0-2 pitch there.
And that's it. He's still in the driver's seat. He can throw that exactly the same pitch, and I bet you Reese will think a little bit differently because
on the ground toward third, off the glove of Bohm down the left field line. Little hesitation by Sosa. DeLauder is going to be waved home, and he's going to wind up scoring. Stott's throw to the plate, not in time. Hoskins to third. He is out at third. So the run scores. It's 2-0 Guardians. I don't know if Sosa had trouble with that down the left field line, but it was a little slow.
We could not see it, so I think something happened down that line.
Well, it'll be an RBI for Hoskins. Probably frustrated that he got thrown out going to third for the final out, but he drives in an extra run. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-0. Cleveland on top. Phillies baseball is brought to you by CarShield. It's as easy as call, drive, and save. And by Nissan. Every Nissan is designed for people who refuse to settle for less. Visit NissanUSA.com or your local dealer. Kind of a peculiar play that ended the last half inning. Gave the Guardians a 2-0 lead. So watch what happens as the ball goes down the left field line. You've got Edmundo, who's trying to transition to playing left field. And that gave DeLauder an extra second or two to get to it.
And he had to play it kind of cautiously. I think that since he has not had the experience of going down the line like that very often, he's waiting to see if that ball would carry him off the corner of the stands over there. And so he didn't. So he ended up throwing the, overthrowing the relay. The first cut. Had he thrown it to him, I think they had a much better shot of getting DeLauder at home. But again, this is a guy who has not played out there a lot, and it comes with experience, being able to just get the ball quickly to the first cut there.
Fly ball out to right field. DeLauder is over and under it. He makes the catch. So take a look at the all 9, which is the ability to see the whole thing from up above.
So he gets to the corner okay. A little cautious as he goes over there, but he bobbles it a little, and then he sort of airmails the throw. Stop with the double cut there instead of throwing the ball to Trey Turner. Had he gotten the ball to Trey Turner, probably a pretty good chance that they have a better shot at DeLauder.
JT, the hitter. JT is 0 for 2.
Yeah, Ruben, you said that. I mean, he kind of double clutched when he was running up to the wall. He kind of was skidding out, not knowing what he was going to do, and then, yeah, couldn't field it smoothly.
Popped up over near first. Hoskins under it in foul territory, makes the catch.
Why does it feel like it's 10-0 instead of 2-0 right now? I mean, that one run is a little bit of a backbreaker, especially with 2 outs in that situation. And just the way this guy's throwing the baseball and the way the Phillies are not really swinging the bats all that well, it makes it tougher and tougher.
Holderman warming up in the bullpen for the Guardians. Bryson Stott, the batter. He's 1 for 2. Oh and 1.
Yeah, Mezik's almost about 90 pitches. I think, I mean, shoot, two games ago he threw about 104, and then the last game he had was about 81 pitches. So I think this is probably going to be his last inning. I think that's why they definitely have somebody up warming up in the bullpen. But I mean, it feels, the way that he's been pitching, it feels like it's the 8th inning.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had a ton of traffic, hasn't had a ton of
not a lot of stressful pitches.
Stressful pitches, right?
Two and 2. Opposite way. That's a base hit for Stott. It's cut off by Fry, who quickly gets it in, and Stott has to hold up at first.
A heck of a play by Fry. I mean, he's playing his rear end off out there in left field. He cost him 1 run by making a heck of a play on Sosa early in the game with 2 outs, and does a really nice job of backhanding this ball. You see him cut it off, go into a slide here, pops right back up as if he was playing in the infield, and throws a bullet to second base to keep the speedy Stott from getting the scoring position.
That was a nice throw.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be it for Parker Messick. He'll exit after 5 2/3. He did not allow a run. He's responsible for the runner at first. It's our Nissan call to the pen. We'll be back right after this. Diego, they'll play 3 against the Padres, then 3 against the Dodgers. The Padres will return the favor by coming to Philadelphia on Tuesday, June 2nd at 6:40. It's ALS Awareness Night presented by Osplund. Wednesday the 3rd is Star Wars Night. Then Thursday the 4th is a 1:05 first pitch. Secure your seats for that series today by going to Phillies.com. Padres are a good team. And even with Fernando Tatis's struggles, they're a good team.
And Machado's. I mean, those guys have not been swinging the bats at all, but their pitching has been excellent.
Colin Holderman delivers the first pitch strike, but Garcia's going to challenge it.
Pitcher's called a strike. The batter's challenging.
The Phillies are going to lose this challenge.
Well, you try to get an advantage because Holderman's
Calls
really
confirmed.
been throwing the ball.
Philadelphia has 1 challenge remaining.
He's really been throwing the ball extremely well. Right-handers are only hitting a .133, 4 for 30 against him.
Wow.
He's been dealing.
Well, that's why he's in here. His ERA 1.50.
Lots of sinkers and lots of sweepers. Pretty good, tough combination for the right-handers. In particular, as Cole said, you can have the ball move both ways, glove side and arm side, and if you can tunnel those pitches, we can be effective.
Yeah, when you look at, his ground ball percentage, he's got 44% ground ball percentage, and then the rest of the time he's striking you out. He doesn't really walk a lot of guys and doesn't really give up too many hits. So, pretty good guy to have in this situation get a hold.
2-2. Garcia doubled his last time up. He has struck out today, 1 for 2. As Stott takes his lead off first.
It's good discipline. Garcia's been fishing at that pitch a lot, so at the very least he's seeing the ball, seems to be seeing the ball a little bit better. See if he can get on base here, create a little havoc.
Bryson will be off and running. Oh boy, that's a pretty good pitch. That's low. Ball 4. And that'll put 2 runners on. And Edmundo's going to get called back. And Justin Crawford is going to pinch hit.
A little surprised by this move. Edmundo, even though he's really tough on right-handers, he's been tough on lefties as well. Edmundo, who's had some really big hits for this team as of late, but Donnie's going with the lefty-righty matchup and putting a lot of trust in this young man.
Well, Carl Willis out to the mound, the veteran pitching coach. Carl's been around a long time.
Yeah, go over this scouting report.
Yeah, the Phillies have the tying runs on base. So Sosa's day is done. They'll move Marsh over to left and Crawford in center. One first pitch strike at 97. That sinker. Sprayed foul. 0-2.
Yeah, just a little late on that ball. Yeah, I think that's something when you're at 0-2, just seeing 2 power sinkers. And I know Crawford's going to just try to put it in play.
Interesting alignment because he does hit a lot of balls to the left side of the infield. Arroyo sort of up the middle a little bit. There is some space in that 6-hole for him. It looks like they're going to try to work him away. So
and that lines up pretty well for that hole.
Aaron warming up in the bullpen.
Schneeman's now moved back because there's 2 strikes, so we don't have to worry about the bunt, so it covers up the hole a little bit.
Right at Rocchio. No throw low, picked up by Hoskins, and the inning is over. So Crawford grounds out. We've played 6. We're going to the 7th. It's 2-0 Guardians on top. Time now for our game summary brought to you by your local Honda dealers. Well, first things first, the Cadillac lookalike cam was awesome today.
Yeah, it was.
Guardians lead it 2-0 as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Parker Messick goes 5 2/3, 5 hits, no runs. Painter's been solid today. He's allowed 2 earned runs in 6 innings of work. Phillies, though, have not been able to cash in with runners in scoring position. And the outfield changes for the Phillies. Marsh is in left. Crawford is in center field. And Painter will continue on. And his first pitch to Schneeman here in the 7th is a strike, 0-1.
It shows you a lot about what Donnie Mattingly feels about this young man growing up. 5 innings. He got him out of there a couple of starts ago. Then he goes 6 innings strong, and now he's letting him go into the 7th.
Well, they had a chance to get him there, get Schneeman.
Yeah, another swinging bunt there, Cole, and this with a good throw he gets him, but the high throw draws him off the bag, and Another leadoff man here for Cleveland.
Yeah, 4th error of the year for Bohm as Caleb Cotham will go out to the mound. That'll give Tim Meza a chance to warm up in the bullpen. Halk a little frustrated with himself. He's played so well defensively this year. Now, while they meet on the mound, it's a perfect time for the traditional lager.
A little bit of a different color, right?
I was about to say, what's up with the blue can?
Well,
that's unfamiliar.
Tip of the cap to the Phillies powder blues, and maybe the 250th anniversary of our great nation.
There you go.
A little red, white, and blue look.
Collector edition can.
There's Meza warming up.
Well, this has probably been the kind of the painful part for Painter today is, you know, both walks that he's had today have scored. And that's kind of the frustrating part that he's probably had. And he's got 2 swing and bunt hits, you know, that guys are on base for. Other than that, he's done a fabulous job.
No doubt.
I mean, not a whole lot of hard contact. I mean, he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball around the zone and commanding his stuff generally, and just hasn't had a whole lot of run support.
Popped up behind the second base bag. Stott on the infield dirt makes the catch. And 1 away here in the 7th inning.
Well, this is good. I mean, to get to the 7th inning, I know, you know, basically been climbing back from, you know, the 5 innings two games ago and 6 innings. Now he's into the 7th. He's on the right track.
That's going to be it.
Yeah, here comes Don Mattingly. So with Quan due up, he's going to bring in the lefty Tim Meza.
Yeah, I think after that at bat a couple innings ago with what Quan was able to do, likes the lefty-lefty matchup.
So pitching change for the Phils. 6 1/3 for Andrew Painter. Pretty darn good today for the Phillies. We'll be back after this. Xfinity fireworks shows at Citizens Bank Park after the Phils host the Pirates on June 30th and July 1st. Visit Phillies.com to purchase your tickets today. 2-0 Guardians. Runner at first is the responsibility of Andrew Painter as Tim Meza will come on. Meza 4.01 earned run average. And he's on to face Quan.
Yeah, that inherited runners stranded. That's definitely, you know, for somebody like Tim, it's to maintain that. I know he's allowed 2 out of 5. So it's hopefully today it'll be 2 out of 6.
Mm-hmm. Delivers a strike. One ball and 1 strike. Just a bit outside.
I mean, that's the one thing you've got to give to Quan. He has such a good eye, and he's just patient. He just waits for the ball for the type of pitch that he wants to hit.
Sort of surprised that was not challenged. That pitch looked like a strike for me.
Off the hands into right field, a base hit. Schneeman's going to be heading to third. Here's the throw by Garcia. It's cut off by Turner. And now they've got a man in a rundown. Schneeman draws the throw to third. He's out at third.
Wow.
That is crazy. He was dancing every which way. Heads up play by the Phillies to nail him.
Almost turned a double play right there, too.
Yeah, they did.
I'm going to tell you, this is just an absolutely fantastic job by Bryson Stott and by Adolis Garcia. This ball's hit down the right field line. Easily should have been a first and third with the way Schneeman runs, but the ability to get the ball out of his glove and to the cutoff man by Adolis Garcia is big. This play right here, for him to go full steam by Stott and to run that Quan back and then turn and throw this strike to get Schneemann. Just an absolutely tremendous heads-up play by Bryson Stott. And that guy.
Yeah, I got it 9-6-4-5 for the putout at third.
We almost had added another one there for if it would have been a double play on Quan.
You know, initially when Turner cut it off, I thought they might have a chance to get him over at third, but then it turned out to be the right decision because he probably wouldn't have gotten him.
And yeah, in that situation, you have to at least get one out because then you allow yourself to be one pitch away, not allow the guy score, and you get out of the inning.
Well, it's the second 3-hit game of the year for Quan, who's leaving the city at the right time as his average has climbed up over 200. And now Hedges, who's 0 for 2, is ahead 2-0.
Thank you.
Almost another swinging bunt.
2-1.
Jeez.
Yeah, I didn't mean to leave Trey Turner out of that combo because he was part of that as well. I mean, really, really well executed play defensively by the Phillies.
Yeah, being able to recognize, that throw because they know Adolis has a cannon that you a lot of times you want to let the balls go through. There's your swinging bunt.
Yep. Right back to the mound. Mesa runs halfway to first, and that'll conclude the 7th inning. No runs, 1 hit. There was 1 error, 1 man left. And on this Memorial Day weekend, we thought it appropriate to stay for God Bless America. And we got a chance to hear John Mauer practice before the ball game today, and he was excellent. And we'll turn it over to Dan Baker, who will introduce him.
John Mauer, as he performs God Bless America. Honoring America, John Mauer.
Our drive of the game brought to you by your Delaware Valley Audi dealers. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Phillies trail at 2-0. Brandon Marsh will lead things off. And he will do so against a new pitcher. It's left-hander Tim Herron. And Petey Halpin takes over in center field. Stephen Kwan moves from center field over to left field. Now there's Herron. 22nd game.
Their bullpen's been outstanding. I mean, they've really thrown the ball well. That's the reason, one of the big reasons why they're in first place in the AL Central.
Yeah, I think with knowing that the lefty-lefty matchup now with all these guys, he's probably going to see about 3 out of the 4 hitters going to be lefties. So trying to get it over to the 8th inning guy.
That one's out toward right center field. On the run is Halpern, and he can't get it. It's off the Toyota side. Marsh is on his way to third, and he is there. Second triple of the year.
What a good-looking swing. He stays right on this ball and just drives it in the right center field. Doesn't try to do too much. That's the way he was swinging the bat pretty much all year long. Albert, he cannot get there. He's sort of stumbling to it. He's fired up. Let's go.
Well, the Guardians will play the infield back with Turner up. Hoskins creeping in at first a little bit. 20th career triple for Brendan Marsh. The Phillies haven't scored with Painter out there, who went 6+ innings, which isn't an oddity. They're averaging, Painter's run support's just over 2 runs per game on average. 13th lowest.
I was gonna say, it's not that good, though.
No.
That's not what you want to see. Just take it off the leg?
No, I guess it just bounced. And it's 2-0.
I know Marsh is, I mean, they've been putting Marsh in the lineup at all parts. You know, he's just been able to get hits, and it's something that's great. I mean, hopefully he starts this rally here.
It's really sort of graduated to the point where he's his confidence is so high, he's able to handle lefties, righties, what have you.
2-1, a four-seamer. That had a lot of sink to it. Just a bit low, 3-1.
Really good discipline on that pitch. Now he's got himself into a position where he earned the right to be choosy here. Look for one pitch in one spot, try to drive it somewhere.
3-2.
I mean, that's just, you know, that's just somebody being a little bit over anxious at the plate right now. That's a pitch that's out of the zone. And
pitching backwards.
Ball 4. That'll put runners on first and third. Still nobody out. Phillies are kicking up some dust here. Schwarber's coming up. Carl Willis is going out. This is just kind of like a calm down meeting.
I was gonna say, this is the most mound visits I've seen in a long time. I mean, rarely do you ever see this many mound visits without a pitching change. And I know it's been different pitchers here and there, but you just don't see that as much anymore because everybody has so much information available that you don't really need to go over anything. So, but it's the old school mentality.
Yeah, Herrick came into this series with the left-handers hitting 182, just 4 for 22 off of them, and in his career, a 180 average against left-handers. So it's been tough against him. Nice job by Marsh getting things rolling.
Phillies have left 8 so far today. There goes Turner. That means the double play is out of order. What a read by him.
That was huge.
Just a fantastic read. Again, you can see it, but this is about as good a dirt ball read as you'll see. So you see the ball going to dirt, punches it out in front of Hedges, and no chance to get him now. Tying run at second base.
So it is a wild pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1.
I mean, it definitely changes up the situation because I think at some point when you start to have a double play possibility, you just let the run score, you still have the lead, but now that's completely out of the picture. You can definitely change up your pitch and what Schwarber can look for. I'm sure he's going to get another heavy dose of those.
Right. Yeah, these next 2 hitters probably will.
Well, and that's what he was doing. Even to Turner, he was bouncing. I mean, he's bouncing his slider. So he doesn't want to throw it anywhere near the zone.
2-2.
In the early part of the at-bat, Schwarber was probably trying to pull the ball, make sure the drives a run in and moves the guy from second to third. But now it's about putting the ball in play and making something happen.
Got him. They can throw to first. It's unoccupied. 2-3 on the putout.
You called it, Cole. I mean, he wasn't going to throw anything close to the zone with that slider because he knows that Schwarber's so dangerous, and he was hopeful that he'd get himself out, which is exactly what Herron did.
And that's, you know, for a veteran catcher, too. I mean, you have to make your pitcher aware of that, too. It's just everything you have to bury. Do not throw something that could potentially be a hanger in the zone.
Harper hits one out towards center field. Halpern, I thought, misjudged it for a moment. And Marshall scored. Turner to third. Sac fly. 2-1 game.
So close. I mean, that pitch right there could easily gone out of the ballpark. Just barely missed it.
Yeah, I mean, he probably got down on the barrel a little bit off the end of the bat, but really good swing. I got to believe that they're going to make a pitching change here, go right in, righty, and that's exactly what Stephen Vogel's going to do.
Yeah, he just got it off the end.
Just a touch. Really good pass at it.
So Stephen Vogt will make a pitching change. They'll bring in the right-hander to face Alec Bohm, and we'll be back. Marlins tickets are selling fast, but there's still time for you to get in on the fun. Secure great seats, a chance to meet the pregame live crew, and an exclusive Phillies hat grab. Grab your purchase or grab your ticket package at Phillies.com/pregame package. And don't forget, coming up after this ball game, it's Phillies postgame live presented by Cure Auto Insurance. Hunter Gaddis is the new pitcher for the Guardians. Michael, Ricky, and Ben are standing by to talk about this series, this homestand, and look ahead to the Padres series. Tying runs at third, Bohm at the plate. Swinging a foul tip, 0-1.
Slider after slider after slider, especially against the right-handers. You might show him a fastball up out of the zone, but slider's going to be a bread and butter to try to get him to chase.
Yeah, as you see Hedges over there trying to give him the right zone. I mean, everything is going to be playing off the plate. Like Ruben said, it might throw the occasional fastball. It might be up and in just to kind of get him off of it.
Wow.
Or a Ephus changeup.
Wow,
I don't think I've ever seen that. That's weird.
Well,
that was 75 miles an hour.
Someone's doing Alec Bohm a favor if he does that again.
Yeah.
If he misses that in the middle of the plate, he may not see it again.
Ooh, Alec Bohm's going to challenge this one.
This might be outside.
Pitch is called a strike. The hitter is challenging.
Well, this would be the Phillies' last challenge if they lose it. It is a strike, so they're out of challenges.
Confirmed. Philadelphia has 0 challenges remaining.
Well, if I'm the pitcher, I'm going to start the ball on that exact spot and let it run further.
No doubt.
Oh, even shaking to it.
Slow tapper over to shortstop. Occhio throws him out. And the inning is over. The Phillies do get one back, but they leave one over at third. We'll go to the 8th. It's 2-1 Guardians. Phillies baseball is brought to you by your Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. And by Rally House, your city, your house. Rally House, Philadelphia. Brandon Marsh did wind up scoring. He's the only run for the Phillies today. He scored on a sacrifice fly. We go to the top of the 8th inning. And Jonathan Bolin is in the ball game for the Phillies, with Jose Alvarado starting to warm up in the background. Bolin's 16th game. He's on for Meza. Meza, Tim went 2/3. He allowed 1 hit. And that was it across the board. As Rocchio will lead it off, and he takes strike 1. It's 0-1. He's going to challenge that one.
Pitch is called a strike. The hitter is challenging.
So they have 1 challenge left, and they should retain this one here.
Oh.
Call's overturned. It's a ball.
He's giving a fist pump to the dugout.
Yeah.
Just got it right.
One ball and 1 strike. There's Alvarado.
Now, Rocchio's really been a bright spot here for the Guardians. They struggled offensively last year, but putting together a pretty nice year.
Fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I mean, this guy's got tremendous stuff. It's just really about his command. If he can pinpoint his command just a little bit better, he can be a really good reliever for this ball club.
And a strike 3 call.
Just like that.
Yes.
Hey.
And 1 out.
Yeah, kind of like you said, Ruben. He's got electric stuff that just kind of comes out of his arm, and that angle, I mean, it just locks hitters up.
Yeah, it's working down. I mean, everybody has a tendency, everyone wants to work up in the zone and get, the ball above the barrel. But sometimes when you got some life down there, man, that's tough to handle.
Oh, you got to turn on that a lot sooner than you think. And he's able to answer that with his off-speed stuff. So it just keeps guys a little bit off balance. But I definitely like the way that it comes out in that angle.
No balls, 1 strike to Bazana, who is 2 for 3. And that ball is crushed. Wow, that's going to be a long one. Off the facing of the second deck, and the Guardians increase their lead back to 2 as they lead it 3-1. It's 412 feet.
I mean, he hammered this ball, but the reason why is because it's up in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
And if he wants to get it up, you got to get it really up. But it ended up staying in sort of chest high, maybe between his belly button and his chest, and just a really good-looking swing from Bazana, and he jumps all over it.
Yeah, it's kind of his sweet spot. I think for Bazana, you've got to elevate. But if you keep it down, I mean, it's a little bit harder for him to turn on that.
Yeah, it's our giant home run replay. Phillies haven't homered in this series, which it's been a long time since they went without homering in a series here at Citizens Bank Park. 0-2 to Ramirez.
Yeah, about the only benefit is most of these home runs have been solos, so you still feel like you have a chance to answer back. But yes, we've got to hit our own.
Out to left center field, slicing toward Marsh, and he'll run it down. 2 outs.
A little bit of a backbreaker after you score a run, you get 1 point, 1 run closer, and then you give up a home run. That's sort of hurtful. Boys are have to really bear down in the next couple of innings.
And now DeLauder, who is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run. Oh, 1. Bouncer out to second. Ooh. Funny hop. Stop takes care of it. Inning over. Damage is done, though. Solo home run by Bazana has given the Guardians a 3-1 lead. By Corona, the Phillies lead today for San Diego. Tomorrow's game is 3:30 local time, so 6:30 here on the East Coast, 9:30 on Tuesday, day game on Wednesday before an off day in LA on Thursday. Apple TV on Friday.
Not an easy road for the boys. For one, especially the West Coast, but then they got to come back and play the White Sox, who've been playing really good baseball.
Yeah, I think those 2 weeks of series against those types of teams are going to really push them and really get to see what they've got.
Popped up.
Get out of here.
Yep. Back to the Philadelphia Insurance Club.
Leaving Gaddis in here, he's got he's forced to face 3 hitters because he could have pulled him out of this game. I'd love to see JT get on right here and put that tying run to the plate, especially with as hot as Bryson Stott's been swinging the bat.
Reaches out, pokes it toward right. It's going to hang up there for DeLauder.
Hit it too well.
Yeah.
Dang, I thought that was going to drop in.
Fiddlesticks.
Time now for our Stump the Fans trivia question brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. All right, guys, there are 4 players in the Hall of Fame who have played for both the Phillies and the Guardians/Indians franchises. Name 3 of those players.
Just got one, Jim Thome.
Jim Thome is one. I have another one. I don't know, just because I was reading a story about him a few weeks ago. Ed Delahanty.
Huh. I had no clue he played for the Cleveland
I think it's Ed Delahanty. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's not Don Mattingly.
No. Nope.
Oh, lefty. God.
Steve Carlton did? I had no clue.
I thought Ed Delahanty. I'm sorry, that's my bad.
Towards the end of his
Was it near the
career, I
end?
think.
Wow.
I forgot.
Elmer Flick. Okay.
Flick.
Elmer.
Yep.
And of course, Naples Joy. How do we not get that?
0-2. 1-2.
That's the tough part is you can look up on the board and see our Hall of Fame. They all are in the Hall of Fame under the Cleveland.
Well, that is what I did.
Or...
That is what I did, and I said I remember reading a story about Ed Delahanty, but obviously I didn't read a story about Ed Delahanty. Swing and a miss, and Stott strikes out, so 2 outs. Banks and Alvarado warming up in the bullpen. That's a good question. Dave Smith from Retro Sheet came up with that question for us.
Nice job, Dave. Stumped us all.
Yes. Garcia checked his swing. No, he didn't.
Oh, he went. I mean, we saw that earlier. Harper got away with it. This one, Adolis did not. But that might have actually been a strike. I think if he didn't swing, we would not be getting those calls going our way. Could have tapped the helmet. He's got some serious grunt.
He's a grunter
here.
There's Cade Smith, their closer. Oh, that's where it was, Carl. And there's a strike. 1-2. Ed Delahanty played for the Cleveland Infants.
What?
In the Players League.
What league was that?
Well, I don't
Never
know.
heard
But
of that in my life.
But it was a league.
Apparently.
Swing and a miss. And Garcia strikes out. And Gaddis, well, he rolls through the Phils. We'll roll to the 9th inning. It's 3-1 Guardians. Toyota is the #1 retail brand for electrified vehicles, 24 years in a row. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. Buy Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phils. And by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com. Now the Phillies mural on 24th and Walnut here in Philadelphia. Cole's on that mural.
Yeah, just drove by it the other day.
Yeah, just to the left. Tanner Banks set to warm up. 8-story mural that faces the Schuylkill River.
And that was the reason I did not want to be on the Schuylkill when it's raining, and I happen to be on it.
That's funny.
It took about an hour and a half to get here to the ballpark.
Well, David McShane is the artist for that. It's very cool.
I'd say that's the one bright spot.
Yeah.
Schuylkill.
That you get a chance to say, yeah, there I am.
Yeah, well, so we came to the PGA Championship last week, and I know they were doing all these interviews with a lot of the players that aren't really familiar with this area, and they were giving them names like, how do you say this word?
I saw
Schuylkill
that.
and Bryn Mawr and Kasha Hawkins.
Rhys Hoskins lines this one out toward left, and making the catch is Marsh. Every time a Phillies pitcher records a pitch speed of 95 or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities. All right, so Rhys will exit to the dugout. Finished with a double, or at least up to this point, a double, RBI double. Played in all 3 games. We mentioned that before. First base on Friday night and tonight, and was a designated hitter yesterday. 0-1.
Oh, it was a big double. That was last at bat.
It was a big double, yeah.
A very annoying one, I'll have you know.
One ball, one strike.
A little late.
He's very upset over there. Very upset.
Dropped it.
Right at him.
Pulled through the hole on the right side, and Schneemann is aboard here in the 9th inning. So 1-out single. And Petey Halpin will be the batter.
Petey. You don't hear Petey.
Don't hear Petey often.
It's not a very popular name anymore. I don't know when it was popular, so.
Back when the Little Rascals were around.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Dustin Pedroia we used to call Petey, but it was P-E-D-E-Y. That was a nickname. That's not his first name.
Mm.
That's the last one I
hear it too often.
Up high, 2-0.
Dustin Pedroia actually tells the story. Big Papi didn't really know his first name for years. Didn't know his first name was Dustin. Thought his name was Petey.
I could only imagine Dustin actually going up to Papi and go, do you know my name? And
right.
He'd probably like, no.
He tells that story. It's pretty funny.
What about Pedro Martinez?
Oh.
I'm sure Pedro knew his name.
No. Wasn't his nickname? Didn't people call him Petey?
Maybe.
So Carl's doing some research.
I didn't call him Petey. Maybe some did.
Outside, 3-2.
He was actually a joy to be around, man. I was really happy.
Yeah,
I was really happy to get him,
yeah.
And the way he handled himself with us was really spectacular.
Swing and a miss.
He was always happy. Always talking about his boat, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he always talked about his boat in Florida.
Really excellent sinker here. Runs this one down and in.
Oof.
That was like J.C. Romero-like right there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you could know it was coming and you still couldn't make contact.
Well, now 2 outs, and Steven Quanto has 3 hits today. Takes a strike, 0-1. Cade Smith is continuing to warm up in the bullpen for the Guardians. He's their closer. We saw him on Friday night.
I think after today, I don't think you're going to see Quan be batting this far down in the lineup anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, like how they will play it.
Yeah, I know Ramirez has been kind of struggling a little bit, but he's kind of one of your main guys. But I could definitely see Kwan getting back to the top of the lineup again.
Sprays it foul.
He's a son of a. He made that go fair.
That would make you very upset as
Yes.
a pitcher.
Yes.
Make your pitch and some guy flares one over there. But again, that's one of the things that one of the arts of hitting that is not really as valued anymore. And it's really a pain in the neck for pitchers. It puts a lot of pressure on people when people put it in play.
There you go.
Tapper flagged down by Tanner, kicks the rosin and throws to first. 1-3 on the putout, no runs, one hit, one man left. Last chance for the Phillies, down by 2. Major League Baseball is partnering with Crisis Text Line to increase mental health awareness. Free 24/7 confidential support in English and Spanish. Text MLB to 741-741. All right, Phillies down 2, and Cade Smith, the closer for the Guardians, looking for his 18th save. That's a lot of saves already this year.
Leading the league, isn't he?
Yep. 2.55 ERA. It'll face Justin Crawford, who's 0 for 1. And he takes the first pitch.
Hello.
1 ball, no strikes.
Wake up call.
One ball, 1 strike at the knees. Phillies have no challenges left. The Guardians have 1.
Looks like lefties are hitting 217, but righties are hitting 255. So, with all our lefties up.
Ground ball to second base. Michael, Ricky, Ben are standing by. Phillies post-game live presented by Cure Auto Insurance. This has been a quiet offensive series for the Phillies. This entire homestand, they've hit under 200. 31 hits in now 6 games on this homestand.
And like you said earlier, we haven't hit a homer.
No home runs this series. Up and away, 1-0. Last time that happened was 2023 here at Citizens Bank Park, where they won a whole series without a home run. Outside 2-0.
I just want to get that one base runner on there. Put that threat at least in Cade Smith's mind that he makes a mistake, that he can pay for it.
Ground ball to second. 2 outs.
There was a time in that 2-0 situation that you would take a pitch just to get a base runner on there, just to see if he might walk you. But in this day and age, you just don't see it all that often. I know Justin Crawford was doing that. He was taking a pitch for a strike, but not at that at bat.
Trey Turner's 0 for his last 12, and he takes strike 1. No challenges left for the Phillies. That pitch was right on the line. Oh, 2. We saw this Friday. He makes quick work.
He throws strikes. He is not afraid, and he's going right after guys. He's got great life with his fastball, moves the ball around the zone, and just goes after hitters.
When he gets in that groove, too, I mean, that's kind of what you saw is, even though he was behind the count, if you give him something where he feels a little bit more comfortable and confident, he's just going to keep throwing right after you.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I mean, he throws almost 2/3 of his pitches are 4-seamers, 62%. So he's getting ahead, and then he's getting guys to chase.
Yep. And that ball gets on you quick too. I mean, I know we're seeing the ball 96, but I think just the way how quick he delivers the pitch, it feels like it's probably 98 to 99 because they're not taking very good swings.
Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. The series is over. The homestand is over, and the Phillies manages 2 wins during this homestand. It's the 13th time this year the Phillies have scored 1 or fewer runs in the game, which is tied for 3rd most in Major League Baseball. So they're in that little rut again. Meanwhile, the first place Guardians, they got Rhys Hoskins' RBI double that gave them a little bit of a boost today. But Bazzana, I think that solo home run was a really big blow because the Phillies had just made it a 1-run game.
Yeah, he
Kind of took emptied the stadium, the energy out of the stadium right there.
So our Toyota Camry turning point was his home run.
Yeah, Bolo throws him a fastball up in the zone, and if he wanted to get it